Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to Orlando. Beyond the arc. Bay, no good. Young from deep three-point range. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Pass to Stewart. Here's Westbrook. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Stewart misses. And so Young will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Down low. Here's Stewart. And here's Harris from the arc. Just 5 to shoot. The Thunder with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Oh, my goodness. Russell Westbrook twice on the pipe sends that shot back. My goodness.
So here's Westbrook. After the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Shoots over Vucevic. And it's Westbrook missing to the left side wing. Pass to Stewart. To the paint. Second chance shot. And they pick up 2.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Russell Westbrook. This guy plays with power, and he will go right through a defender.
Here's Young. He gets that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Offensive rebound. Stewart. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now Westbrook after the missed three from Trae Young. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night here. And so he hits the technical free throw. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Harris outside. 5 on the clock. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Now here's Westbrook. .132 left in the first. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Knicks.
Nice block.
Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities. I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now Westbrook after the missed three by Carmelo. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo gets the three-pointer to fall.
We know that Russell Westbrook will have the ball in his hands and initiate their offense. And how about that superior passing?
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
New York shooting their first free throw of the game right now. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Westbrook. The Trae. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so here is New York. Pass to Young. Into the lane. Thunder with the rebound. Harris outside. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
아니,
Young's shot is good.
이마.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
At his speed, Westbrook somehow still
자,
able to scan the
한점 막아야 돼.
floor and find his
뛰었어.
guys.
밖에다.
That's nice.
No!
Young. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
아니, 하겠네.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Thunder out in front. They're
영아, 여기 팀정이다.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Inside, Griffin with the steal. Here's Brogdon, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Brogdon's got his first basket.
Wow, plenty of ways for Malcolm Brogdon to do damage on the offensive end. Painted area, no problem.
와, 멜로나
Just
이거나.
sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Well, Norman Powell these last several seasons has turned himself into a knockdown shooter. And obviously last season much more involved on the offensive end, and that to me was his best performance to date.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. And the Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you.
And with Powell, they rely on his shooting to open things up for everyone else.
Yeah, and for Norman Powell, he knows what he's about and welcomes that role. This is a guy who understands how to relocate in the midst of plays to create separation from defenders. He's always ready in catch-and-shoot situations.
And Griffin slams it in.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Good on the shot.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Now, here's Brogdon. Charity stripe shot. Batum attacking. Outside to Brogdon. Driving in. Griffin. Can't get it to fall.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And that one's good. Barton.
Well, you can see increasingly that Isaiah Thomas is the maestro running the offense. So adept at reading the defense and finding the open teammate.
Outside for Curry. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold. And anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Double team on Thomas. J.R. Smith on the wing. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
아, 이게 문제야.
Smith's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Bay. Westbrook with it. To stop the run. And he drops it in from the low post. Westbrook's got his second basket of the game.
I can't imagine the energy expended by Russell Westbrook. Always a threat to score, even when he's getting knocked around.
And Thomas, here we go. Horford has a wide open look. And again, New York with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Westbrook with it. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Stewart. Back to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Llewellyn. He's covered by Westbrook. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Hits the 3 from the wing. Harris has got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
한잔 하겠어.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first one falls for. so he gets them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Young outside. Pass to Powell. Outside, Bogdanovich. Harris on the double team. Clock at 4. Young from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here is Portis. Vucevic defending. And here's Harris from the arc. Sinks the triple. Harris has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And really, over the years, Harris has worked so hard on that jumper. Now, reaping the rewards.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Oklahoma City. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
Yeah, and this is Young at his very best. Once he gets a few to fall, boy, watch out.
Now Westbrook. 6 points for him. Pass to Harris. Three-pointer. The shot will not fall.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. New York calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Thunder making a change here. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Portis.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, deceptive speed to me on that drive. Bogdanovich able to slice through the defense.
The shot's good from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Young. Pass to Powell. Picked by Vucevic. And he drives in.
아니 뭘?
Good. Howell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks.
You've got to be able to manipulate pick and roll, Norman.
Oh.
You've got to be kidding. My goodness, is there anything better than watching Westbrook hammer at home? My goodness gracious, Russell.
Bogdanovich with the screen. Here's Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
It's Curry outside. Outside Westbrook. There's the lob to Portis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Oh. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. 7 points in the game.
I'll tell you, I love to see someone take the contact head on, and Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And Young, here we go. To the inside. That shot off. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. And here's Young from the arc. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Outside, Batum. Hangs.
Whoa!
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Anthony with it. Now guarded by Ennis. It's Anthony with the drive. And here's Young. 18 points for him. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Griffin.
아!
Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. Young drives in. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
Taken away by Anthony. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Powell for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's New York up by a dozen here. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so here is Oklahoma City, a 12-point game. Pass to Bay. The kick out to Westbrook. To the wing right side.
이번에 또 느리냐? 아까 빠르기네.
And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Knicks leading by 12. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his 1st foul. Up top, Barton. Here he goes. And no good.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
To the middle.
아!
To the right side. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bays got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Thunder. Here's Luwawu. Outside, Horford. Drills it from outside.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Luwawu.
Clearly a foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've consistently drilled that mid-range jumper as well, and that's really opened things up for them.
Connects from three-point range.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
And a foul called on Russell Westbrook. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Thomas with the ball. Picked up by Harris. Pass to Luwawu. And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Thomas. In the corner, Horford with it. New York, no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And Luwawu Cabarrot is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Thunder trailing by 10. Here's Westbrook.
아니, 나는 왜 바스켓 카운트가 안 돼?
Sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Boy, you love how Westbrook takes off on the drive. A physical guard who welcomes the contact.
And he sinks the second.
바스켓 카운트가 안 돼요.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Here's Young. Fires it up. Great D that time from Westbrook.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you
그렇지.
want.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. New York leading by 6. It's deflected. On the way, Harris for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Now, here is Young. And stolen by Portis. Here's Curry with the 3. The Knicks pull it in. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Back to Young.
야, 이게
And good that time. Young's got 24.
Fending off the defense well there. Young solid at just being crafty enough in these types of situations.
Here's Harris. And he banks in the layup. Harris has got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
From the baseline. And Westbrook pulls it down. Harris outside. For the 3. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 3. 1:09 left to play in the final quarter. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Oklahoma City's coach had some advice for the team during the last break. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
Thank you, David. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Over in the corner, Portis to tie it up. Yes! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
That's to Vucevic. Yes!
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Can't afford any wasted possessions.
아니 나는 왜 바스켓
I'll
카운트가
tell
안
you, they
나오냐고.
better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it.
아!
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Russell Westbrook wins the 2017 MVP award. Does he relax and rest on his laurels? Heck no. This guy is just striving for greatness. I love it.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. A three from Bogdanovich. Some solid defense from Harris. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up play to make it happen.
Now Westbrook. Here's Bay. So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks.